또 잘못되겠지. 3회차가 있다는 걸 알았거든.
Yes, that's right. I remember. All right, let me think. If they're sabotaging it, they'll be at the primary coolant by that side. If you can secure it, it should be ready to pick up the signal. That is why you're here, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I'll take care of it.
Before you go, if you have the time, I'd appreciate if you came up here and explained a few things. All of this is very strange to me.
Hello.
I don't quite know what's going on, but I seem to remember having had this encounter before.
전에도 있었고 앞으로 한 번 더 있을 거야.
We're caught in a time loop.
That's utterly insane. How could that be?
I can't really explain it. I suppose I could call it magic.
I don't believe in magic.
Neither do I. But I can't argue with what I've experienced. Listen, what matters now is the signal. The last time we only caught a part of it. I need the rest of it. Whether you believe me or not, you want to look into this as much as I do, right?
Yes. All right.
설마 그 시그널이 외계인이 보내는 거 아니야? 외계인이 이거를 다 조종하는 거지. 데자뷰처럼 느껴지도록 했던 일 또 하게 하고 또 하게 하고 또 하게 하고.
I realize that you have trouble believing this.
That's an understatement. I can't deny that what you say resonates with me on some level I don't pretend to understand. But for all I know, I'm simply delusional.
But it's not
아니면
just
그냥
you.
주인공 혼자
I've
미쳐갖고
experienced the
계속
same
꿈꾸는
thing
거야
as
이거는.
you. Doesn't that prove something, at least?
꿈꿈 또 꾸고 또 꾸고 또
On the
꾸고
other
약간씩
hand,
내용
given your
바꾸면서.
appearance and the fact that you're trying to convince me that I'm not insane, perhaps you're merely a hallucination that accompanies my delusions.
You're not having a psychotic episode, Doctor.
너도 정상이 아니야 임마.
For what it's worth, I'm a skeptic by nature. I completely understand your reluctance to believe me.
There are people caught so deep in their psychosis that they retroactively manufacture memories and beliefs that conform to the situation at hand.
Sure, but you have to stop second-guessing yourself at some point, if you want to get something done.
박사 자꾸 보니까 정드는데. 주요 배관을 지켜내세요. 지키러 갑시다. 자 그럼 이제 2회차 첫 문제 저거 그건 없나? 원고는 다 먹은 것 같은데. 보자. 원고가 딱 4개 남았네. 그러면 이거 4개를 3회차 때 먹어야 된다는 건가? 4개 4개 여기서도 4개일 수도 있잖아. 그럼 8개 휴게소에서 5개에서 13개. 어째도 다 먹어도 그럼 2회차 때 그러면 40개짜리 못 연다는 거네. 그리고 자동차 극장에서 먹는 거는 어차피 첫 문제 다시 가져가려면 3회차 가야 되니까 어쨌든 40개짜리는 3회차 가서 열 수가 있는 거야. 다시 계산해도. 점프. 오우. 바로 차네. 이런 거는 피가 바로 차네요. 주요 배관을 지켜내세요. 아, 이쪽으로 도는 게 길이 좀 짧던데. 봐봐봐. 아닌가? 이렇게 되고 일로 가나 저로 가나 같은 것 같다. 일로 가자 그냥. 아닌데? 이쪽이 짧다. 이쪽으로 가. 자, 이리로 가도 되나? 넘어가지면 사망각이죠? 넘어가면 안 될 것 같아. 이렇게 갈 수 있는데 반대는 못 가나? 내려올 때만 빨리 갈 수 있게 하는 거구만. 올라갈 땐 빨리 못 가고. 올라갈 땐 양옆으로 무조건 돌아가야 되고, 내려갈 때만 다이렉트네. 뚫리네 이거. 야 뭐야 너 또 올로 넘어와 손으로. 보급.
These beams hate the light, am I correct?
Doctor, can you hear
You should
me?
be able to turn on the light to secure the area that way. All right.
잠깐 도전 과제? 메이크. 아 이렇게 빨리 지나가.
I'll start looking for the signal. Please head back.
망원경으로 돌아보라고? 왼쪽이 제일 빠른데 지금으로선. 왼쪽에서 방해 때리네. 아 비싼 차 같은데.
I guess they didn't want that.
오메.
Dead mountain's trying to kill me.
뭐야 저거?
Shit.
다. 일로 갈 수 있나? 아예 반대로 돌아가야 되나? 떨어져. 잠깐만 이거 사망 가게 일로 가면 안 돼. 반대로 돌아가야 돼 이거는. 아이 똥결련 시키는 것도 아니고. 처음부터 오른쪽으로 갔으면 또 왼쪽을 막았겠지? 여기 뚫렸나? 아 여기 뚫렸구나 이쪽이. 아니 나 피 좀 회복하게. 피 회복하게. 깨지지마 회복하자. 왜 깨지냐. 회복을 못하게 하네 시계가. 이게 못됐네 이거. 안돼 살려주세요. 한 대 맞으면 죽어요. 젠장 안 죽었다. 뒤지는 줄 알았네 씨. 회복을 못하게 하니. 빨리 문 열어줘. 문. 뭐야? 내가 열고 그냥 들어가지네.
It's working. Please, come up here.
불 좀 밝게 켜줘봐. 나 회복 좀 하게. 환하게 좀 켜줘.
Find the signal?
Yes, I don't think it's quite the same thing we had the last time. Still, we're definitely picking it up.
Are we getting the complete signal now?
I'm afraid not. Take a look at it yourself. I'm printing out a hard copy now. I'd like to ask you a question or two before that, though, if you don't mind.
What's on your mind, Doctor?
Most people would find these events extremely disturbing, provided that they survive these creatures, that is. You seem to be quite adept at dealing with the situation. Why is that?
Yes. I was involved in... It's a complex story. I was in this small town, and a horrible thing from another dimension kidnapped my wife and manipulated me into writing this horror story that came true. I learned to fight it with light, and I managed to contain it and free my wife. But I was trapped in its world.
Are you serious?
Absolutely.
아니 제정신 아니야.
I'm used to reality working in strange or even impossible ways. And I fought these things, not exactly like this, but close enough for a good while now. Of course, I have certain advantages. Was there anything else?
What did you mean when you said you have advantages?
At the risk of sounding like a lunatic, reality is much more fluid than people think. It can be influenced.
I didn't take you for a mystic.
I'm not. I'm a writer. And under certain conditions, I can, for lack of a better word, rewrite reality. Change things.
That's absurd.
But it works.
Assuming I believe this, why don't you simply, I don't know, write yourself some superpowers?
It's not quite that simple. You need to follow certain laws of drama, I suppose. You need to think about consistency and symbolism. Often what you write isn't anywhere near as important as what you imply. There are things out there that will take advantage of your mistakes.
You really believe in this?
Don't look at me like that. You've experienced some of this yourself.
I will gladly admit that something exceedingly strange is going on. But this idea that you're somehow altering reality with your writing is ridiculous. You're essentially saying you're controlling my actions. Leaving aside the rational arguments against this, what gives you the right?
Well, it's more like having a destiny. A path you're on. You're not aware of it, but there it is. If somebody changes it, what difference does it make? It's what every writer does. If you write something that affects one of the characters, they don't really know about that.
I'm not a character. Are you saying that it's all right to take advantage of someone if they aren't aware of it?
Look, all I meant was that if you're genuinely making all your own decisions, and those decisions lead to whatever destiny you have, what practical difference does it make?
I suppose that depends on whether our destinies are determined by things like physics and probabilities, or natural reality, which is presumably neutral and impartial, or by some kind of an intelligence. If it's the latter, that intelligence makes choices based on some criteria. If we suffer as a result of those choices, there's a moral and ethical element involved, regardless of whether we're aware of its manipulations. Wouldn't you agree?
You're taking this very well. I thought you'd be hangry.
I suppose I would be if I thought you could actually do this.
과학자는 과학자다. 어떻게 해서든지 이유를 만들어서 현상을 설명하려고 그래.
Another printout. Another signal fragment. The message is still not complete, but it's another piece of the weapon he has built against his adversary. Mere words on a piece of paper, but in the right hands, they will hold back the darkness.
자,
The
자동차
last
극장.
time the man came
여기
to the
30개짜리
drive-in,
그거
it
있었지?
did not
20개였나?
end well.
모기 박스.
He hopes to avoid that fate this
30개짜리 이제
time.
열리겠지?
He hopes that what he has brought with him to this place is enough.
아니 몇 개 먹었냐 지금? 16개 13개 30개짜리는 열리네. 3개짜리랑 10개짜리 15개짜리 20개짜리 있었나? 모르겠다. 여긴 좀 넓은데 많이. 일단 저 앞에 하나 있고.
Ugh. Serena's probably out of her mind again. But I'm gonna need that key so I can get the power back on.
또 이쁜이 만나야겠네요. 제일 이쁜 여자. 창작의 위험.
To change the world, you must craft a blueprint for the new reality. Any work of art will do, as long as it's a genuine act of creation. That's what the energies of the dark place respond to. The results may be subtle and perplexing, or far-ranging and momentous. My area of expertise, the written word, gives much more precise results than music or interpretive dance would, for instance. But words can be extremely dangerous. What you define may become reality, but so can that which you imply, even if you don't realize you're doing so.
아, 그거 어려워. 이렇게 문돌이들은 말을 어렵게 해. 다시 봐봐. 뭔 말이야?
To change the world, you must craft a blueprint for the new reality. Any work of art will do, as long as it's a genuine act of creation. That's what the energies of the dark place respond to. The results may be subtle and perplexing, or far-ranging and momentous. My area of expertise, the written word, gives much more precise results than music or interpretive dance would, for instance. But words can be extremely dangerous. What you define may become reality, but so can that which you imply, even if you
말
don't
조심하다
realize you're doing
이건가?
so.
이쁜이 봅시다. 또 달려드나?
You again.
I'm really just here to get the keys so I can get the power back on.
You want to hold me down? It's okay. I know you like that.
Yeah, I'll just grab the keys.
I could be like your wife, little wifey, waiting at home for hubby. Or you could be the mailman, or the neighbor.
I'm already married to someone who isn't crazy, thanks. I'm just gonna go and get the power back on.
Aww.
Look, I may or may not be back. I have the access code to the booth already, so once the power is on...
You should totally come see me. We could have fun. You know.
그냥 여기서 놀고 가자.
See how it goes. You should sit down or something. Try to stay calm.
I don't want to be calm. I want to be nasty. I want to be nasty with you.
뭐라는 거?
Yeah. Okay.
You could do anything you want. You can use my...
Let's not even go there. I was hoping that you'd remember more, but I guess that was too much to ask.
끝. 주인공 진짜 참을성 좋네.
I was about to do the weather, but I see we have a caller. Hey, you're on the air with Eddie. What's up?
Hey, Eddie, it's Ricky. You talked about fate before. You think about that a lot?
Not a lot, to be honest, but I take it you do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Any conclusions you'd care to share, Ricky?
Well, we've got free will, right? That's in the Bible and everything.
Yeah, right, sure.
So free will, right? Am I right? I mean, if we can do what we want...
열쇠는 안 열리는구나. 뭐야, 이제 그 암흑에 있는 애가 대사도 안 치네. 대사도 안 치네.
I have created the weapon that can put an end to this. A blueprint to a new reality. All I have to do is survive long enough to use it. My arrival from the dark place will be painful and difficult. These pages may be lost. But one way or another, I'll send the parts I really need to myself. If I make it outside, I have a chance. Mr. is more powerful than I am, but he can't change the rules in the middle of the game. He's not a creator. I am.
진리다. 살아남는 자가 이기는 것이 뭐 어떻게든 간에.
The trap Mr. has set for me is as simple as it is impossible. Whenever I reach him, he sends me back to the beginning of the maze. It's a loop in time. I go through it only to end up where I started. There's a brutal genius to it. If I die, it's over for me. If I survive, I end up where I started. Sooner or later, the odds will catch up with me. And in the meantime, he gets to toy with me. But that's why I have a chance. He's caught in this pattern just as much as I am. I know where he'll be, and I'm prepared.
긍정적으로 바뀌었네. 여기 안 들어갔었지 나. 안 되네. 번호도 안 되고. 이쯤에 몇 개 떨어져 있을 것 같은데 원고가 안 보이네. 저기 있다. 올라가세요.
The car seemed to sail through the crisp mountain air in slow motion, spinning around one axis almost lazily. The moment was hypnotic. Then it struck the pipeline in a shower of sparks, the impact turning the windshield into a burst of safety glass. As it hit the ground, I snapped out of my reverie. The car was rolling downhill, slowing down as every bump killed momentum but still coming. The fence wouldn't be enough to stop it.
저 뒤에서 하나 지나가긴 했는데 가자 그냥 뒤로. 어? 석궁? 이거 바꿀 거 어떡할까? 샷건이 더 셀 것 같은데. 일단 한번 써보자. 써보고 저기 한 마리 나왔었는데 어디 갔지? 일로와. 오 센데? 아 뭐야 씨. 느리다 근데 땡기는 게. 재장전이 느려. 그리고 갖고 다닐 수 있는 탄수가 너무 적어. 샷건을 합시다.
I have changed. I know who I am now. I know that I can write my own fate. Bright Falls taught me that. I know that indulging my weaknesses, giving in to fear and complacency will only drag me down. The dark place taught me that. I'm no Zen master. I've not attained enlightenment. But I have learned to let go of the things that I don't need. I know that without that balance within, I become my own worst enemy.